What if Gorilla Tag was 2D? Well, this is a question that I was sitting here asking myself while I was working on a video. And this got me thinking, if Gorilla Tag was 2D, how would it look? What would the beginning of it look like? And how would cosmetics even look in it? So naturally, I had to set out and I had to try to create this myself to see what would this even look like. Well, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna have to create 3 things to really see. We're gonna have to create a home for the start, we're gonna have to create what it would actually look like playing, and what cosmetics would look like. With an idea, I started to get creating. The first thing we were gonna create would be the start, where you would originally load in and press play. So I already knew how I wanted to design the start, so this was pretty easy. And for the beginning of it, I knew what I wanted to do exactly. What could be more iconic for a start page than Stump itself, where you start off every time you load in? So I got the image from Blender, put it into Photoshop, and then we could start to work. I kind of took inspiration from Minecraft for this one, if you couldn't tell, but I wanted to make it seem like there's a select character option, and then once that was done, shaded it and started to make that look nicer. Then we could start to work on the buttons. The buttons came out really nice, the sizing is nice, and the text, I wanted to go with the classic Gorilla Tag text throughout all of this, just to keep the same style and keep it related to Gorilla Tag. Then I threw down a little mic button down there, not entirely sure why, but I think it felt right. Okay, the start page actually came out really nice, I'm pretty happy with it, but now that we have that done, once you press start, we actually have to design how it would look to play. My idea is I want to make it seem like it's a computer game. So we got to work and we started to create how it would look if we were to actually play. Okay, so this next one I was really excited about doing. We're going to be designing what it would actually look like for gameplay. Now, we can't actually animate it, but we can make it look like this is an actual scene and that we're actually playing it. So I added in the Lava Monkey and a normal player to go with a classic field and forest. Then once we did that, started to add the shading and we added in some buttons. We did a jump, left and right, as that's about the only ways we could fit this into 2D. So once I was done, I added some effects to make it look nicer and to make it a little more engaging. And this is how it came out. It actually came out really nice, and the 2D effect feels really good on this one. And you can look at it and you'll be able to know that this isn't supposed to be a 3D or VR game. Okay, so we've almost designed everything for the game, but now we have one huge part of Gorilla Tag that we need to design in 2D. We have to actually design a room and cosmetics for this. Now, for this one, I have a really special idea. For this one, I want to make it look like an old arcade game. I'll pixelize some of the cosmetics in the area, and this one, I think will come out pretty well. So, now that we have these first 2 done, we can finally move on to the last one. With that, guys, let's get into creating it. Okay, our first step was going to be to pose the cosmetics in Blender. After posing them in Blender, we were able to put them into Photoshop, and then we started adding the effects to add a little more depth to it and to make it look nicer. Once I was done, we could pixelate them and start creating the purchasing buttons. We did a red for the button and added some Gorilla Tag text on there to fit the theme. Once I was done, we were able to add a couple more details like shading it and an exit and a purchase button just to go along with it. After that was done, we could label it. And to keep with the theme, I went with the nice gorilla store at the top, and it came out pretty well. This was one of my favorites that we've made so far, and probably one of the closest looking to the actual game that we have. Okay guys, we have all 3 created, we got everything here, and this is how it came out. I'm really happy with these, and one of my favorites is probably the beginning or the start screen. That is probably the best one that we've made. I love the details to it, and I'm pretty happy with how these came out. This was such a creative idea to and if you guys have any other ideas what I should do for 2D in Gorilla Tag or anything else I should recreate in Gorilla Tag, comment down below guys. Tell me, what did you guys think of how these came out? Make sure to like and subscribe guys.